Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody.
It's morning.
It is morning, and it's really, well, it's Sweden, so it's really bright outside, although it's very early in the morning.
Yeah. This is like the earliest we've ever recorded an episode.
Right, so we got like bags under our eyes, and, well, not you, obviously. This is Julius. This is Julius. It starts now, all right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And this is Brjánn.
So today we're going to do a Q&A with questions that you guys sent in from the last video, right?
Yeah, we got so many, so we're just gonna run through them all. But first, we have some news to share with you that we announced last week.
The SteamWorld Heist for PlayStation 4 and the Vita was originally slated for May 31st. It was going to come May 31st, but it has been delayed. Please understand.
So the new dates are when?
June 7th for the Americas and June 8th for Europe, Australia and New Zealand.
And the reason is?
Well, it's our fault. I mean, sometimes submissions don't go as smoothly as you hope. It's not Sony's fault. They've been really forthcoming in this whole process. So thank you very much, Sony.
So it's just one more week.
That's right. I could think up 1,000 things to do in a week while I'm waiting for SteamWorld Heist. That means that pre-order is in Europe, Australia and New Zealand is prolonged until the release date.
Oh, yeah.
And the launch discount in the Americas obviously comes on the new release date.
Yeah, it's basically unaffected.
So let's move on to the Q&A, shall we?
Yeah.
Geekus Maximus says, "Holy shit, games are being released on my beloved Vita?"
Yeah.
I noticed that there are inaccessible rooms in certain areas of the game. Yeah, we know this, right?
Yeah.
The first DLC unlocked some rooms in the hat shops for the bonus hats. So my question is whether or not this hints at further DLC down the line after the releases of the HD ports or not. I'm famous for promising too much, so I should probably not be promising that. Now we have a DLC out for the 3DS, and that sort of worked out. Nothing is impossible.
James Best asks.
That's a great name.
Best name.
It's the best name, of course.
The PlayStation versions will have cross-buy, but will there be such a feature for the Wii U and 3DS versions?
Well, it's we're definitely not going to leave Wii U owners unhappy. Let's put it that way.
Definitely not.
Right.
We did a cross-buy discount for the SteamWorld Dig versions.
That's right, and I think you'll be looking at something similar. The reason is that the Wii U and the 3DS are way more different than the PS4 and the PS Vita are.
Yeah.
I mean, making the PS4 and the PS Vita versions is very little work for us. And making the 3DS and the Wii U version entails a lot of work.
Slippy Toad asks, will the DLC be cross-buy on Vita and PS4? And will the DLC or future DLC be available day one on all platforms?
On the coming platforms, the DLC will be available day one. So
The Outsider.
that's right. The Outsider is coming day one to PS4 and PS Vita. Just to be clear on that.
And it will be cross-buy between those two versions.
Yeah.
If we make future DLC, will it be available on the same day on all platforms?
There's really no reason to sort of release it on a new DLC on one platform and then wait 6 months.
Exactly.
So it's within the same time frame.
And all the different platforms have different days they release their content on and stuff like that.
That
so
too, yeah.
I would say like probably within a 1 week span or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Roto6545 asks, what are your plans for future game development?
Yeah, SteamWorld Heist is the last game we're gonna make, right? So we're really putting a huge effort into it.
At least it feels like it, because we have nothing new in the works.
Right, I mean, it's just SteamWorld Heist.
SteamWorld Heist all the way.
SteamWorld Heist.
Elias Knutter asks, when is the Wii U version coming out?
It's coming out pretty soon.
It is.
Right.
And this ties in nicely with the next question.
Oh, there is another one?
Yeah, from Silas C. Left. Will there be a physical copy for Wii U? Oh, the battery died.
Okay. Where were we?
Hyperflood said, you guys are total dorks. Love it. Can't wait to play this game on the Vita.
Total doors. Thank you.
Well, thanks. Stevie asks, will there be more SteamWorld Ambassador challenges while the ports of Heist are in the works?
Oh, that's a really good question, right?
Yeah, it is.
And let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Stevie.
Confirmed. They're confirmed back. Stay tuned.
Galefighter asks, Can the game be cross-buy on PC?
Like, if you buy the game on Nintendo 3DS, will you get a version for another platform?
I think so, yeah. And no, sadly, I mean, they're not really talking to each other. It's totally different shops. So that's it for this time, right?
It is.
Yes.
Thanks so much for tuning in.
Yes.
And answering your questions is so much fun.
So write more questions just below here, and we'll include them in the next QA, right?
Yeah.
And Julius wants a lot of Harry Potter look-alike specific questions.
Did you just say that with a British accent?
Yes, Harry Potter.
Harry Potter? What? Also, leave your suggestions down below on what you would like to see, because we're doing 2 episodes a month in the engine room now.
Right.
Which means that we can put kind of a lot more effort into each episode.
Exactly.
So we can do new stuff. So give us some suggestions on what you would like to see.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Harry Potter.